Hi, I'm Jay Lucas,
And I'm Karen Lucas.
and welcome to the Sunshine Report. Today we have a really special topic, and it's not a sad one, but it's a celebration. Celebration of a local legend, and the local legend that we're referring to is Roy Malool.
A good friend of ours. And
A dear friend. Dear friend.
And someone that we really have treasured for several years now and gotten to know even better. I know you knew him when you were younger, right?
That's
you
true.
kind of grew up with him.
Well, so Roy Malool, based in Newport, New Hampshire, when we started the Sunshine Initiative several years ago, he was 91 years old, and he was strong and he was vibrant. And he became our closest partner because there's a man
and friend. He was
and
such
friend
a dear friend.
And I would talk to him not every day, but probably every other day. Yeah. And at that time, he was still running his business. Yeah. But the point is that he cared so deeply about Newport and about his community and all the kind of things he could do to make a contribution. That he had done his entire life, and when the Sunshine Initiative was born, he came, all in, and he did everything from come up with ideas. He really spearheaded much of the renovation of the Opera House.
He had so much energy and so much life. When I met him, it was only, maybe he was 90 at that time?
91, yeah.
91, and he had so much life and had so much energy and he had so much vigor and room and right, all the things.
I just want to laugh and smile when I think about Roy, because here's a guy who essentially couldn't see. I mean, he's pretty much blind. He had these big glasses on. Couldn't, if you're 5 feet away from him, he would know you were there, yeah. but couldn't see your face. He also was facing kidney dialysis.
It was amazing.
Had to drive 30 or 40 minutes every day, both ways.
Yeah.
Every other day, 3 days a week.
His wife would take him. Just want to make sure everybody knows that he wasn't driving.
And Ava was phenomenal in this.
His wife was just
and over
amazing.
And he would always he was the positive spirit. And I gotta say, there were times when I've been in a conversation with Roy, and we'd be thinking about a topic, and I was having trouble remembering whether it was the name or what. Roy would have it right there. He was 93, 94, 95.
And I loved it when he would call up the ideas with you and say, "I have some ideas for you, Jay."
Yeah, well, the phone would ring generally at about 7 o'clock in the morning, and be Roy with a couple ideas on what we could do at Newport. I'm just going to say, one of the great things about him was his ability to reach out and communicate. He said, well, if we just talk this through and get the right people together.
Yeah. I will never forget the day that he actually, only just maybe the past year, he decided he wanted to have a meeting at the town hall. And he got all his friends together, including us. We were in town at that time. And the town manager said, "So why are you guys here?" We said, "Well, Roy told us we needed to come."
Yeah, I know there were about 30 people showing up.
So it was the spirit that he had, though.
I'll never forget one, oh my God, unforgettable moment.
Yeah.
We're at the big old Newport Ruger Mill. We're having a forum, and former Chief Justice of the New Hampshire Supreme Court, John Broderick, was going to make a presentation that evening. Roy heard about it, and he said, "Gee, I thought it was tomorrow." He was actually an inpatient
Oh my goodness,
at the
that's
Dartmouth
right.
Hitchcock
Oh,
Hospital. He got himself out of the hospital for this evening meeting. He showed up at this big meeting in his hospital robe with a big IV pole, and made it to the meeting because he wanted to be there.
I call it
amazing.
determination, right? Determination. What life he had.
Well, but we take great lessons from Roy, and I think one of them will always stick with me. He ended so many conversations with this same phrase to me. He said, "Jay, stay positive, stay positive."
And I always remember him always saying, "And please give Kieran my regards."
He would
never,
always do that.
Never forget to say hello to me.
He will always do that.
He was such an amazing human being.
So we celebrate and we devote this edition of the Sunshine Report to Roy. And as we go into this next week,
yes,
as we always like to say here at the Sunshine Report, it's positive energy that inspires positive change, that produces positive results. Stay positive.
Stay positive, everyone. Have a great week. And think about those friends of yours as well that are really close to you, may have had to, been ill or passed on. And think about their memories. And I always say it's the memories that we love, and they last forever. So think about that and think about the positive.
Have a great week.
Have a great week.